Now from South Africa to East Africa, Kenya's High Court has cleared the way for presidential candidate Uhuru Kenyatta to run in next month's presidential election despite his upcoming trial for crimes against humanity. Mr. Kenyatta faces charges at the International Criminal Court for his alleged involvement in organizing deadly ethnic violence following Kenya's disputed 2007 election. His trial is set to begin 5 weeks after the March 4th election. His running mate, William Ruto, who also faces trial, was also cleared to run by the court, which said it does not have jurisdiction over the matter. Both men deny the charges. Al-Qaeda-linked militants in Somalia claim they have executed a Kenyan soldier after the Nairobi government failed to meet their demands. Al-Shabaab rebels say they killed an army private after the deadline expired Thursday. The militants want the release of all Muslim prisoners being held on terrorism charges in Kenya. Al-Shabaab threatened to execute the 5 remaining Kenyan hostages in 72 hours if the Muslim prisoners are not released. Joining us now by phone from Nairobi is Colonel Cyrus Oguni, the Kenya Defense Forces spokesman. Welcome, Colonel.
Thank you very much, Makori.
Now, the first thing I want to ask you is, have you in any way verified that indeed Army Private Jonathan Kipkoskei Kangogo has been killed?
We have not been able to verify that. What we have seen is a statement in one of the Twitter pages.
Yes. Okay, now
the execution, but we have not been able to verify it.
Okay, now Private Kangogo and the other 5 Kenyans detained by Al-Shabaab have been characterized by this militant group as prisoners of war. Can you help us understand how they were captured in the first place?
To the best of our knowledge, Al-Shabaab is only holding 2 KDF personnel. Now, these KDF personnel went missing before KDF crossed into Somalia. They got missing sometime in June, July of 2011. And it is for that reason that we're saying that they were abducted or they got lost under circumstances that were not operational or military in nature. And that's why we would want that they should not be classified as prisoners of war.
Okay.
The other 3 that the Shabaab is, or 4 the Shabaab is talking about, are actually civilians, not even soldiers.
Okay. And
they were abducted under various circumstances. 2 of them, of course, were offering services to Kenyans when they're giving them national identity cards. So again, those are not soldiers, so they don't have to be classified as prisoners of war. Okay,
now I know that the Kenyan government policy is that it does not negotiate with terrorists. The question is, what are you doing to secure these men or women alive?
The policy of the Kenyan government is that it will not negotiate with terrorist organizations, neither will it negotiate with the criminal gangs. That policy has not changed, and it will not change. However, we are also concerned about the safety and security of all Kenyans wherever they are. They be in the hands of Al-Shabaab or they be here in Kenya in their own routine environments. Now, for those who are in the hands of Al-Shabaab, when we cross into Somalia, we have been displacing the militants from many, many large areas. And as they keep on losing, those efforts are making us closer and closer to ensuring that they are either saved alive or they are released by the Shabaab unconditionally.
Okay, we hope that the remaining 5 will not be executed in the less than 72 hours that these terrorists have said they would do so. Thanks a lot, Colonel. That was military spokesman Colonel Cyrus Oguni speaking to us from Nairobi, Kenya.